Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more SP Tarkov. Today we are back on Interchange. This is not the map I talked about going to last time, I don't think. How many bullets did that take? Okay, well, I'm glad he's a terrible shot. More, really? Alright. Take cover behind this. Just watch for the tree line over there, because there's a they can insert into the zone from over there, and in other words, there is a spawn in that direction. But this guy got shot up to high hell, tier 5 armor, that explains it, and the Wendy exfil. Yeah. That explains it. Today we have a couple of missions. The first one is to kill a couple of more scavs. That's going to be one mission already done, and well, kind of the overall objective, I suppose, is to do at least one mission each day, right? So that will be completed, and then I mean, this is a tier 4 helmet, and I can fix it up. You know what? Sure. Why not? Let's load this up. DG Delta, obviously still using the P90. Currently at 98% max durability, but when it goes down, we'll just switch over to another P90. I think it's a very, very impressive weapon, and I really like it. Basically, the way I think it plays and how I feel about it is it kind of feels like a faster firing M4. Yeah, and I know M4s are like the go-to for a lot of people. The P90 kind of feels like a faster firing M4. Granted, it's not quite... Let's just see if there's something over here. It doesn't look like it. Granted... Oh, this one had just a pistol. That's why he couldn't shoot me. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Alright. Where was I? Yeah, granted, an M4's different. It's not quite the same thing, right? So an M4 is more like a medium range weapon, whereas this thing at medium range with 1.38 MOA accuracy, yeah, it can do things. It's not bad, but I would trust the M4 maybe more with, let's say, a 4x scope, or one of those 1 to 6 scopes, which I've used on something like a TX, right? The TX-15, or really any kind of high-quality AR-15-ish build. I would definitely trust more at long range than a P90, but I'm not using a P90 at long range. I'm using it mostly at relatively short ranges, which for Interchange is going to be a bit of a change of pace for this gun, I would say, because well, as you can see, we're dealing with longer range engagements. However, I guess that's, well, I don't guess, I'm kind of excited to try the gun at these longer ranges, right? Because I'm not quite sure how it's going to behave and how much I'm going to like it at like 100 meters away. But this caliber and this gun should be able to hit stuff at 100 meters, no problem. I mean, matter of fact, pretty much all rifle calibers should be able to hit that, no problem. It's really when you get to 300-400 that it becomes a problem for many guns. And so, given the fact that like 99% of my engagements happen at 100 meters or less, or maybe not 99, maybe let's say like 95%, 90% of my engagements happen at 100 meters or less, this should be a really good gun at those kinds of ranges. Now, that said, even if it struggles at really long ranges, or even at what you would describe as medium range most of the time, right? It's still not a big downside for the gun itself, because at that point, you can just close the distance, or you can just not take that fight, right? You can fire off a couple of shots, maybe hit someone, and with the amount of penetration that these rounds have, you're gonna hit something, and you're gonna pen most of the time. Or if you don't penetrate, at least you're gonna do a fair bit of damage. Even without penetrating, you know, a couple of shots land, and all of a sudden you're feeling really good about yourself. And so, when and if that sort of happens, well, okay, I can hear people running, but I have no idea where anything is. Is it someone outside? Is it someone this way? Okay, I'm way too exposed. I want to get into one of the stores and start clearing out some angles, taking some positions, covering some ground. That sort of stuff, right? I'm feeling a lot more confident on the map now. Like, I knew very little about Interchange, and I still don't know a lot about it, but I've looked at the map. I've looked at where I need to go for the quest. And I know that the majority of the stores that I need to check out here are going to be on the ground floor, or rather, they're going to be on this floor. And I know what to be wary of, you know? Or at least partially. And so, well, I wouldn't say I'm bursting with confidence. I saw him. I need to take him out before, Right, see, that's what I'm kind of talking about, like 762 times 39, or 762 NATO, that's times 51 or 54, the Soviet variant, would have most likely ended that fight in like one bullet or two. But the magazine capacity would be like 10, 20 rounds also, which is a bit of a problem. And then you compare that fight to like how it would go with an M4, it's pretty similar. It would take like maybe 2 or 3, 4 rounds, depending on... Okay. Depending on how and where I hit. Alright, come out. Come out, wherever you are. I'm trying to lure him over. If I can. I don't need a hand drill. Right, might want to check this set of drawers eventually. Maybe checking them immediately isn't the best idea, but I'm curious. If he's not moving, I'm not gonna move either. I have things to loot, so that's fine. Nope, still not moving. So my point is, it's kind of similar to an M4, except this fires a heck of a lot faster on full auto, and it's noticeable. Like, in close quarters, it's a noticeable advantage how quickly it'll just blurt out a few dozen rounds into an enemy. And I think this is especially going to be important if you're fighting bosses who have extraordinary amounts of health. Now, for top-tier ammunition, which I also think is an important conversation to have, but like later down the line, for top-tier ammunition, the M4 might have the advantage with its best ammo. But I don't have the option of putting, or of using the best ammunition available in the game for either weapon, really, or either weapon system. And so, it doesn't really matter, right? Compared to what I currently have, this seems better. Nice bit of cash, thank you very much. Oh, I'm going to tell you one of the biggest problems here, and that's I can hear the majority of the movement, it's just that I can't really tell whether they're here or upstairs or where. I have severe muscle pain in my thorax. Oh, I know why I have that. I just thought it would go away by now. It didn't. I will show you at the end of the raid, or maybe a little bit afterwards. Top brand store, that's over there. That was silly, but it genuinely... I don't know if I'm just going crazy, but that looked totally like a dude just pointing a rifle. I don't know, it might be just... It's probably just me, right? Did it look like that to anyone else? Oh. Right, just want to top this off really quickly and think about eating something. Probably should, right? Yep. There we go, that was good. Okay, so where's the next store? Should be down there, right? Yeah. You can hear someone running on the right side. See, that's where 762 NATO would have probably been more beneficial. But what can I say? Is the store I'm looking for here actually upstairs? Avocado. It might be the one, the next one over in this direction. And now Avocado's a very famous store. I know I saw it on the map, I just don't remember if I saw it on the first floor or the second floor. Avocado, there it is. Mystery solved, I suppose. The wounded scav is just going to have to... well, you know, remain the wounded scav, and that's it. Come on. The SLI the SI Cobra, sorry, not SLI. SLI is something very different. The SI Cobra is a great foregrip stats-wise. It's pretty decent visually too. Okay, so the next one is Kostin. Very quiet raid, that can be a bit scary at times. Like, times like now, but you know. Okay, got my wish, I guess. It's not quite raid anymore. Technically. He's gone there and to the left, which means this spot should be safe to move in and check. Is it the metal detector? Is it just the store alarm? We'll never know. Because when... Oh, I'm not going back there. That's way too open. Long-range duels and stuff like that, no. I'd rather go towards the mysterious beeping. To be perfectly honest. Absolute bastard. Absolute bastard, hiding among the bushes. Okay, I don't have time to do this, I'm just gonna reload. Do a tactical reload and start topping off this magazine a little bit more. Okay, we're good. How much time do I have left? 17 minutes is not a lot at all. But mind you, extracts are on interchange. You know, I was gonna say, depending on which one you go to, aren't the most difficult thing to find. I can't hear anything, that's the really scary part. I have no idea what just shot at me. Was it someone from above? It might have been someone from above. Maybe that's not the end of the world. If it was. I know I could loot like that box there and stuff, but I'm not here for loot, I'm here for the quest. I need to just move. Okay, maybe I can get away with just Right, DJ Lang is down. Where am I going next? T-Rend. Or a Trend, I suppose. Okay, get out of the center, get into one of the stores, because there is no cover on the other end. Maybe I can find energy drink or something? Nope. CMS is good though. Scav camp exit is that way. I reckon I can make it to the scav camp exit on time. Okay, so this was trend. How much time do I have left? 14 minutes. Actually not that bad now that I've, like, picked up the pace. Obviously at, it's Dino, right? Yeah. Dino's the last one. There we go. Task done. Now all I gotta do is find the exit. Hole in the fence, Emacom checkpoint, safe room, can't do that one. Power station, can't do that one. I think it's the scav camp. It's gonna be my best bet. Of course, the big question is how do I get there? Down here and to the right, maybe I can exit? Who knows, might be worth a shot. Just gonna eat this really quickly. Oh, did I eat it previously and just didn't finish it because I interrupted myself or anything? There was like half a bite left. Might be what happened here. Now, also, if I can remind myself, and by that I mean say this out loud and then maybe you'll remember it later, to put a flashlight on this gun. I think that will be... Oh, don't I need this for something? Yeah, I do, but I already have it. Oh, how I wish I knew how to use the security room exit. Could even do some looting of, like, important places and... rich spots and stuff like that. Okay, isn't this where I came in? Did I just do, like, a big loop? Or no, I came in on the other end. Right, yeah, I just made it across the store. So, like, I made it across the store, right? Hooray. Fuzza and all that, right? I mean... Oof, I didn't not see him. And I don't want to see him, because I'm getting out of here. Okay, tell you what, my job here is done. I am leaving. Let's just listen. Well, I don't hear anything. Mind you, there's a bit of a distance now between me and probably most of the threats that are becoming they're going to be coming my way, but still. Yeah, I have two equally semi-empty magazines there. Yeah, if you think about it, the exits really aren't that far away. If you include this one, which... most of the time you can't, because it's a co-op exit, but... you know. At the same time, Emacom isn't, like, that far away. There's a vehicle exit on the far end, too. Yeah, sure, they're not the most convenient thing ever, don't get me wrong, but... definitely not the worst either. And I'll have like 8 minutes left, so I'll try and loot this area a little bit if I can before I leave. Make up for the fact that I've chickened out of interchange proper a bit too early. I mean, this is gonna level up my skills for doing mag drills and such, so... oh yeah, I can't load these while I'm eating. Huh. Okay. Granted, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but... have to keep the grind going, don't we? Most people are going to be heading towards some of the other exits, I feel like, so this isn't gonna... like, this one's not going to be that popular. But I also need to do a lot of these exits, like the co-op ones and the vehicle ones, to get my scav reputation up with Fence. So really, I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone. And there we go. That's another 2 quests done. It's Big Sale and the one to kill scavs on Interchange. All done within 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, not bad. There was one guy I didn't get to loot. He looked like he had decent gear, but... oh well. And everything else was, you know, pretty run-of-the-mill, apart from that last scav, or not the literally last scav, but the last scav inside of the building, like inside of the mall itself. Took a shot from a long way away and then missed. I mean, even if he hit me, it would have hit the helmet or the visor, and I fancy my chances of surviving one hit from whatever that was at that sort of distance. And if I take that hit, I'm leaving anyway. So yeah, I feel like this was okay. This was a good set of circumstances. Here's the thing. I want to show you something, but I think I'm going to do it next episode. Basically, I figured out how to level up my endurance, and I figured out how to improve the security of the stash, of the hideout. So like, I know how to build the level 2 security stuff now because I've improved my endurance. But I'm going to do that next time because well, it's going to be basically I'm just trying to maximize the number of people that see it. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are going to tune out before the end of the video because it's not that interesting for you and the raid's done. So yeah, I'm going to do that at the start of the next video. But if you've been here with me thus far, that's I guess a teaser of sorts for next time. Right, let's just see if there's anything I need from Fence before we leave. Sure, I can use that. Not much else that I can see. Okay, so it was Ragman. Tasks. Big Sale. Done. Make Ultra great again. Eliminate scavs on interchange. 25 of them. That's also been done. Lovely. And now we've unlocked not 1, but 3 new tasks to do. Huzzah. Nothing fishy about this. Hello, brother. Kind of in a bad mood, not gonna lie. I feel like I've been ripped off. Apparently, I bought an apparently running SUV for $2,000 and everything seemed fine. They brought it to to Shoreline, but the driver never contacted me back afterwards. It's not a lot of money, but still sucks. Can you go see if the car's actually there? You bought an SUV for $2,000. Where and can I find one, please? Most SUVs I've been looking for are around like 8,000 plus. Well, the ones that actually run, at any rate. Yeah, like 6,000, 8,000, that sort of range, and then above that. Anyways, locate Ragman's SUV on Shoreline. Okay. The Blood of War, Part 1. Mark the fuel tanks on interchange. Got something interesting for you. Listen, a certain guy dropped by recently, goes by the name of Mechanic. Yeah, I've met him. Okay, strapped on to the ones with the German flag near Ultra. Also, Mechanic, I'll send some fuel to Mechanic, you promised to pay well, then will you have your cut too. Alright, so just mark the 3 things, and I'll get 2 metal fuel tanks out of that. Pretty good. And then Database Part 1. And that also opens up a task from Peacekeeper. Okay. Obtain the Goshan Cargo Manifest, the Oil Cargo Manifest, and the Idea Cargo Manifest, all on interchange. Right, I thought that opened up a quest with him, but apparently not. Oh well. Fascinating, anyway. Here's how the gun's supposed to look like, by the way. You can see the silencer. The picture's a bit of a giveaway, also, for Mechanic Gunsmith. But anyways, I'm almost... Well, not really. I need level 32, so never mind. Next time, we're going back to customs. Yeah, probably going to do this one, I think. Portable bunkhouse key, I definitely have it, so I can obtain the secure folder. I'm 100% sure of that. And then over here, I have proficiency with a marksman rifle, proficiency with an SMG. Yeah, we can actually do this quest right now. There you go, and then pick this up for SMG kills. Right, there you go. I can also confirm one more thing, and that is the Grab That Cash, Make a Stash quest now finally works. In previous versions, this did not used to work. It would tell you that the reward is +2 lines of inventory space in the stash, and it wasn't. As you can see, I mean, if you can recognize, it's not really easy to notice 2 extra lines. It's not that much, but it works. I gave him 1 million. As you can see, I now have 3, and it does actually work. So I can confirm that pretty happily. And yeah, that's about it. All right, so I'm going to sort out my stash now, and I will see you all next time when we're going back to whatchamacallit. We're going back to customs again to do some more jobs there. Until then, my name is Juggernaut. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the rest of the series and the rest of the content that I produce on this channel. If you wish to support me more directly, there are options for donating down below in the forms of my Patreon and channel memberships. But by no means feel compelled to do anything. That's just there for you. Just want to let you know, if you're feeling extra generous, that is an option. That's it. Thank you for your attention. I will see you all next time. Have fun, take care, and bye-bye.